When do we come to the reality? And this is a rhetorical question. When do we come to the reality that our rights have been stripped already? Because once you strip one, they all are technically stripped
Hmm.
because they only didn't strip the other ones because they don't feel like it yet. But if they get away with taking away some, they really got access to all of them because this is the ultimate thing. They telling you what you can plant, what you can't plant, what you got to put on it if you plant it. It just is now you controlling what goes into our body. Remember, our body, our rights.
Hmm.
Our, remember
Yeah,
that?
my body, my choice.
Yeah, my body. Yeah, my body, my choice. You want to say our body, our rights?
So think about this, okay? So you can decide what you want to decide what you want to put in your body. You want to go organic. Remember that God had a 7-year plan for the land, right? You let it rest. You can't even do that now without strict, like you have to really, really like, see, like the Amish do it, but they do it with trees. I know one facility that does what they have multiple lots, and every year, every 7 years, at least one lot goes dormant for a year. But they always have a production of trees. Now you can't really do that on a grand scale anymore because you have to have a certain quota met with the amount of pesticides that you use in order to preserve what they call it, the environment. Now you're spraying pesticides, which is anti-environment, in an effort to preserve the environment while destroying the environment.
Right. I'm infesting your house to uninfest your house,
No, so
but
it
I'm
won't be
infested it to
infested.
uninfest it. somebody, somebody, somebody. Derek got a specific question that we should answer for
Hmm.
him. Can you explain why farmers are being paid extra to destroy their crops or be threatened with losing their subsidies?
That's why.
Yeah, kind of did, but because they want control
Yes.
and they willing to pay you. From what I hear, they paying more than what they could have made off of it. Because so listen, that's hard to turn down. You know what I'm saying? Not
You're trying
saying
to take
this.
care of your family. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
right. Let's not. I'm not saying if it's right or wrong or if they whatever. I'm just saying the reality of it is, if you're gonna pay me to just give you all this crop, and then I can throw my bad stuff in there because I know you're finna burn it down anyway. They're gonna make a lot of more money. So it's like, man, do you do it? Do you don't do it? So they really squeezing people and putting pressure on people in order to feed their kids. So all in all, just think about this. They holding our kids hostage.
Hmm.
That's it. They holding our kids hostage because if you just really think about this, especially with me and at the age I'm getting, not like the age that Merlin look, because Merlin still look like a teenager right now. But when you get our age, we get to the point to where it's not all about us no more. It's about we make decisions for our
Hmm.
family and our kids. You know what I'm saying? And so they're attacking the kids and making them vulnerable and then saying, hey, if you don't do this, you're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to buy food. You can't do this. So they hold our kids hostage. And I ultimately think that it's a crime and somebody should be charged for it and held about and held accountable. If we do things like that, we go to federal prison. You know what
Period.
I'm saying? And that's the bottom line. So they are being very hypocritical in how they land things out. I want to
Um,
ask Marlon.
Hold on. I
So
want to answer this one question before we move on. The reason that they can't is because of this one particular service. The Office of Inspector, well, two, the Office of the Inspector General, that's
they're gonna
one,
check.
and then the Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service. Okay? Not just to mention the Food Safety and Inspection Service as well. So they will be monitoring the institute, because remember, you have to go through the government to get your business license. Okay? A farmer, you have to go through. So they know you're running a farm, or they know you're running an agricultural output program. Okay? So the institute of that, you have to comply with then state regulatory paperwork. If they say they have to come out every so often to check and make sure, check the soil, make sure you're using the pesticides they say. You have to show them your levels prior to and your levels after. So they have complete control over what you can and can't do. Not to mention that they're checking your food pre, in the ground, and post. So the food has to show that it's been through the process of the pesticides.
And that's law because
And that's law.
they have inspectors that come check. And for the record, if they come check your property and check your vegetables and your growth and all that, and it don't meet up to what they wanted to meet up with, they simply shut you down and that's it. It's the same way with a house. When you build a house, inspectors come. You're doing something out of code. They warn you. You don't listen. They red tag it, and then you're done. It's over. So that's the reason why they can't do that. And by the way, if they get caught doing that, if they do it and get caught,
You're
then
done.
they're going to prison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
done.
they're gonna serve a nice
And you lose
prison.
your land. Like they'll just confiscate the land. It is now theirs
Yeah.
and shut
Now
that
what?
down
They ain't got to buy it no more. Now they just take it
and just take it.
and just gangster you. Remember, we've been gangstered.
Exactly.